A special speaker from the Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West New Jersey. Greater Metro West New Jersey Jewish Federation has been so helpful in this town, especially at several houses that they've worked on. And our guest speaker, a volunteer and board member for the Jewish Federation, Eric Harvit. Give it up for Eric.
Thank you. Kind of hard to follow that video. We at the Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West were lucky. After Sandy, most of our community was without power for a week or so, but for the most part, things got back to normal relatively quickly. We heard about you, the borough of Union Beach. It was hard to believe a town just down the Parkway could be so devastated. When our first volunteer group came down, we knew immediately there would be a bond between our communities. Let me backtrack a moment and explain who we are. The Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West is the largest Jewish philanthropic organization in New Jersey and encompasses Essex, Morris, Sussex, Union, and parts of Somerset County. We are inspired by Jewish values, and our federation cares for people in need, locally, in Israel, and around the world. Sometimes we do it with people or money. Sometimes we send needed supplies. For example, when the earthquake hit in Haiti, in addition to money, we bought and donated an ambulance. Our work here in Union Beach is the essence of what Federation is about, helping others. In the past year, we have sent over 500 volunteers and numerous contractors to help. We keep coming back because you, the residents of Union Beach, have stolen our hearts and gave us the privilege of bringing Jewish values of repairing the world and acts of loving kindness to life by allowing us to help you, and in turn, you have helped our community come closer. It's so incredible to hear your stories. One of the people we were first touched by was Tim Perella. Tim has given of himself so willingly. He has shared his experiences multiple times in our community to help spread the word about what was going on here in Union Beach. When our volunteers went around town to find out who was still in their homes and in need, homeowner after homeowner thanked us for checking in. But most importantly, the people we met were looking out for one another, pointing out to the next home that should be checked to make sure you knock on that person's door. I haven't seen them today. This summer, when I heard from Jennifer Meyer about the need for house demolitions, we were able to get numerous contractors to volunteer time and equipment. So far, we've been able to take down 12 houses and are hoping to be able to come back and do more. At one demo, there was a family that was mourning the loss of their home, while at the same time celebrating the lives that their family had built around the home and their legacy in Union Beach. When we arrived to take down the house, it was covered with party decorations, and members of their families gave touching speeches, something most of our contractors don't usually see. But there's tremendous hope for the future, to rebuild for their children and their children's children. As I mentioned, we also do a lot of programs in Israel. But this summer we had a program called Building Together. 12 Israelis from our partner communities in Israel paid their own way to come to Union Beach to work with Federation volunteers and others to help rebuild the house where a family had rode out the storm in the attic. The house probably should have been torn down. It was in such disrepair. After the Israelis left, we had numerous people and contractors working to complete the extreme makeover of this house, and I'm happy to report the family should be moving in the next few weeks. The Israelis and Americans, thank you. The Israelis and the Americans built more than a home. They built a community, yours and ours. I do want to give special mention to the people of Gateway Church. As many of you already know, they've been working with incredible devotion. Working with them and all the volunteers reminds me of a saying my grandmother had, that many hands make light work. Every religion teaches their children the values it wants them to learn. In Judaism, this is called Lador Vador, from generation to generation. So may you and the next generation see a rebuilt Union Beach, a thriving, loving community, because of your amazing hope, spirit, and dedication. You are truly incredible, and we at the Jewish Federation of Greater Metro West are so blessed to be touched by you in this past year. Thank you, and may all May you all know only joy and happiness in the years ahead.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the Jewish Federation coming out tonight. Now, again, the 2012 winner of the hit show Duets, Jay Rome, will sing for us again. Give it up for Jay Rome.
Thank you so much. It's such an amazing sight to see all of you out here in support and to know the struggle that all of you have been through and that are going through. But just like everybody's been saying, you guys will rebuild again. And I just remember from the next morning, I woke up in Plainfield, New Jersey. I was looking around my neighborhood and there were trees on houses and, you know, people were just, we couldn't get gas and all that. And I come here and hear about the stories and look on the news and see all the things that you guys went through. And I feel so honored and humbled to be here today to show my support to all of you. So, thank you so much. So, I'm gonna sing a song for you, and it's literally called "A Song for You" by Donny Hathaway. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've been so many places in my life and time. I sung a lot of songs. I made some bad rhymes. I've acted out my life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. I know your image of me is what I hope to be. I treated you unkindly, but darling, can't you see? There's no one more important to me, baby. Can't you see through me? We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you. You taught me precious secrets of a true love, withholding nothing. You came out in front when I was hiding. But now I'm so much better, and if my words don't come together, no, listen to the melody, 'cause my love is in there hiding. I loved you in a place where there's no space or time. I loved you for my life. You're a friend of mine. And when my life is over, remember when we were together. 'Cause we were alone, and I was singing this song to you. We were alone, and I was singing this song to you. Thank you all so very much. Thank you.
This truly is for you tonight. This is not about a celebration. This is about coming together as a community. What you're doing together tonight is you're just coming together as Union Beach, and you're coming together as You Be Strong, because we are a strong community together. We stand together, and we will not stop until every house is rebuilt in this town. At At this time, we'll have an inspirational video montage by Joe Manila Cinematography. Check out the screen.